Bruce always had to tell a lie. He was always living that lie.
Caitlyn Jenner talking about her former self, Bruce Jenner, opening up about her transition during this 2-day photo shoot with photographer Annie Leibovitz for Vanity Fair's July cover.
Caitlyn doesn't have any secrets. As soon as the Vanity Fair cover comes out, I'm free.
This is the cover Caitlyn is talking about, a very different cover than Bruce Jenner's 1982 Playgirl. We last saw Bruce back in April when he sat down with ABC's Diane Sawyer, his last interview as a man.
My brain is much more female than it is male. It's hard for people to understand that, but that's what my soul is.
I have got nothing against Caitlyn Jenner. Zero. Nada. I won't be like certain network news hacks who get their jollies making fun of her and cracking snide jokes because they need to kiss up to their band of boorish followers. It's her life. Do with it as she pleases, be who she wants to be, and give her credit for undertaking something so difficult. All these so-called experts have no inkling what it's like to be in her skin. My issue isn't with Caitlyn Jenner. It's with the advantageous clown cars following behind her and cashing in on her decision so they can be seen as socially intelligent when all they're trying to do is make a fast buck. Leading the way right out of the box, ESPN, the self-proclaimed global leader in sports that long ago gave up anything about reporting news and instead became a lapdog cash cow, promoting their games, their alleged and more often than not phony exclusive stories, and their various band of bloviators who believe the free world couldn't exist without their verbal spew. The day after Jenner made her announcement, there was ESPN announcing she would be receiving the Arthur Ashe Courage Award at their July ESPY Awards. Now, for those who aren't aware, the ESPYs are a phony, made-up award show designed only to suck in the mindless to see jocks accept ridiculously named awards like Best Use of Male Tube Socks in a sport usually played barefoot. I knew Arthur Ashe, not well, but enough to understand the man. And those I've spoken with the last couple of days agree with me that Arthur himself would likely be appalled at the crass commercialism and ratings grab from ESPN latching onto Jenner's transformation as a way to make a buck. Courage? You want courage in athletics over the last year?
She was passion personified. Pure bravery bottled in a basketball jersey. At the time we met this Mount St. Joseph University freshman last October, she was already so sick she could barely dribble. But here she was at a 6 a.m. practice.
1, 2, 3, never give up!
Lauren Hill may have had a terminal brain tumor, but dying was the last thing on her mind.
Because I feel like I'd be a quitter.
Her sights were set on making it to her first college basketball game.
I wanted to wear that jersey and feel like a superhero again because that's what I feel when I put on the jersey.
As you start going through things and as you start going through surgeries and the reoccurrence of the cancer, you start to have small doubts like, where's this going? Is it going to get worse? You think about, am I going to die?
There were definitely moments where I felt that this was probably going to be it.
When people see Steve in public, that appearance is the culmination of a lot of hard work. Just getting ready for the day can take 90 minutes.
Everything means brushing my teeth, showering, feeding me, adjusting a finger, or scratching my nose. Literally, everything. We have worked hard to try and replace the things that I used to love to do with new, meaningful activities.
Former NFL player Steve Gleason inspires millions every day with his fight against ALS. Former NFL quarterback Jim Kelly had a large portion of his jaw taken out, yet is tireless in raising money for charities and inspiring people. Lauren Hill lost her battle with a rare brain tumor and still speaks to us about the will to live. Courage? Caitlyn Jenner has it, but for a broadcast network to present an award for athletic courage to her over applicants much more deserving is appalling, insulting, and reeks of nothing more than a money grab. ESPN should be ashamed of itself, but that would mean those making such calls have a soul and a heart. Those with neither will always spit on real courage because they have no idea what the word means, so long as there is a dollar tucked in there somewhere for someone to make. That is my opinion, telling it like it is. Rock on, true believers. Thanks so much for joining us. Please let me know what you think, and we'll talk about it right here on the fastest 60 minutes in news, The Hard Line.